Have you ever wondered how our oceans came into being, those vast expanses of blue that cover our planet? In truth, the formation of our oceans is a tale that stretches back billions of years, a narrative woven into the very fabric of our planet. It's a story that begins with the Earth's infancy, when our world was a molten sphere, devoid of life, yet brimming with potential. Consider this. Our planet is often referred to as the blue planet for a reason. Over 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, making the oceans the most prominent feature of our home. These great bodies of water are not just geographical features, they are the lifeblood of our planet, teeming with a diverse array of life forms from the tiniest plankton to the mightiest whales. But the ocean's influence extends far beyond their boundaries. They play a crucial role in regulating our planet's climate and weather patterns. They absorb heat from the sun, distributing it around the globe through currents. And in doing so, they help to moderate temperatures and influence weather systems. They are also a significant reservoir of carbon dioxide, playing a vital role in the Earth's carbon cycle and helping to regulate our planet's climate. At the same time, the oceans are a testament to the Earth's dynamism. They are not static, but constantly changing, shaped by geological processes, atmospheric influences, and the living organisms within them. They have evolved over billions of years, from the first primordial seas to the complex ecosystems we see today. The story of our oceans is a story of transformation, of life and death, of calm and storm. It's a story that is intertwined with the story of life on Earth itself. For the oceans have nurtured life, and life in turn has shaped the oceans. They are a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life, and to the enduring power of nature. So let's embark on a journey through time to uncover the fascinating story of how our oceans were born. It all begins around 4.6 billion years ago, with the formation of the Earth itself. Imagine the Earth in its infancy, a ball of molten rock, swirling in the vast expanse of the cosmos. This was an era of unimaginable heat and violent activity, far removed from the blue marble we know today. The early Earth was a hot, inhospitable place, a world characterized by a ceaseless dance of creation and destruction. As our planet formed, it was bombarded by cosmic debris. These impacts, coupled with the decay of radioactive elements within the Earth, generated immense heat. This heat caused the Earth to melt, with the denser elements sinking to the center to form the core, and the lighter elements rising to form the crust. Volcanoes erupted violently, spewing forth lava and gases into the atmosphere. These gases, including water vapor, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen, formed the Earth's earliest atmosphere. The heat was so extreme that the surface was a molten sea of rock, a landscape of fiery rivers and incandescent lakes. Yet, amidst this chaotic ballet of fire and rock, the seeds of life were sown. The intense heat and pressure deep within the Earth forged the molecules that would eventually give rise to water. Through volcanic activity, these molecules were released into the atmosphere as steam. As the Earth cooled over the course of several 100 million years, the steam condensed and fell as rain, pooling in the low-lying areas of the Earth's crust. Over time, these pools would grow and merge, forming the first primitive oceans. Even in these earliest days, the Earth was a dynamic, ever-changing world. The crust shifted and buckled under the immense forces at play, forming the first continents. These landmasses, still bare and lifeless, stood as silent witnesses to the world's transformation from a fiery inferno to a water-filled oasis. From this fiery birth, the stage was set for the creation of our first oceans. The birth of the oceans marked a turning point in the Earth's history, paving the way for the emergence of life. But that, dear listeners, is a story for another time. As the Earth cooled, something miraculous began to happen. The fiery surface, once too hot to touch, began to cool down. The scorching atmosphere, thick with water vapor, started to transform. As the temperature dropped, the water vapor in the atmosphere began to condense. This resulted in the formation of clouds, dense and heavy with the promise of rain. Then the first drops of rain fell, a significant moment in the history of our planet. Can you imagine the spectacle? For the first time, water droplets cascaded from the skies, blanketing the Earth in a relentless downpour. This was not a drizzle that lasted a few hours or a storm that spanned a few days. No, this was a continuous, unending rainfall that lasted for millions upon millions of years. As the rain fell, it began to collect in the depressions and low-lying areas of the Earth's surface. Over time, these small puddles grew into larger bodies of water. Each raindrop was a tiny contribution, but together they formed vast pools that we would come to know as the first oceans. Yet, it wasn't just the quantity of water that mattered. The quality of the water was equally important. The rainwater, pure and untainted, filled these bodies of water, creating a unique environment. This environment would later prove to be the perfect cradle for the emergence of life. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. For now, let's marvel at the creation of these first oceans. It's a testament to how even the smallest droplets of water, given enough time, can shape the face of our planet. These oceans were not created overnight. They are the result of millions of years of relentless rain, a testament to the power of water and time. And thus the first oceans were born, a testament to the power of water and time. With the formation of oceans, the stage was set for the emergence of life. Imagine a world newly formed, its surface awash with water. The oceans, vast and deep, were the cradle of life, the birthplace of the first organisms. These waters, teeming with dissolved minerals and organic compounds, provided the perfect environment for life to originate and evolve. In these nascent seas, life began as simple, single-celled organisms. Over billions of years, these primitive life forms evolved into complex multicellular organisms. The oceans were their laboratory, a place where they could experiment, adapt, and diversify. The role of the oceans in the evolution of life cannot be overstated. They provided the conditions necessary for life to thrive. The sea's constant temperature, for instance, allowed for the stable environment that life required to evolve. The ocean's depths offered protection from the harsh elements of the early Earth, while their vastness allowed life to spread and diversify. And it's not just underwater life we're talking about. The oceans have also played a crucial role in supporting life on land. They regulate our planet's climate, circulating heat around the globe. This process creates weather systems that make life on land possible. The oceans also provide a bounty of resources, from the fish we eat to the oxygen we breathe. Yes, you heard that right. Phytoplankton, tiny marine plants that live in the sunlit surface of the sea, produce more than half of the world's oxygen. Over time, the oceans have nurtured an incredible diversity of life. From the smallest microorganisms to the largest mammals, the seas are teeming with creatures of every shape and size. Each one plays a role in the intricate web of life that spans our planet. With these primordial seas, life began to diversify and flourish, shaping our world as we know it. The oceans, the cradle of life, continue to sustain us. They are a testament to the power of evolution and the resilience of life. But the story of our oceans is far from static. Just as the seasons shift and the tides ebb and flow, our oceans have undergone significant transformations over the eons. Imagine, if you will, a time billions of years ago when the oceans were a simmering soup, far hotter than they are today. The Earth was young and volatile, and so too were its seas. Over time, as the planet cooled, so did the oceans, creating an environment where life could not only survive, but thrive. But the temperature is just one aspect of this story of change. The salinity of the oceans has also fluctuated over the ages. It's a delicate balance, you see. Too much salt can be deadly for marine life, but too little, and the oceans would freeze. Throughout history, the oceans have maintained this balance, adjusting to the shifting conditions of our planet. And let's not forget about sea levels. They have risen and fallen over the millennia, shaped by factors such as the Earth's shifting tectonic plates and the ebb and flow of ice ages. These changes in sea levels have had profound effects on both marine life and the Earth's climate. Consider, for instance, the formation of the Isthmus of Panama around 3 million years ago. This land bridge between North and South America resulted in the separation of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, leading to significant changes in ocean currents, marine life migration, and global climate patterns. Marine life, ever adaptive, has evolved to cope with these changes. Species have come and gone, each leaving their mark on the ocean's rich tapestry of life. Changes in the oceans have also influenced the Earth's climate, creating a complex interplay between ocean, atmosphere, and life. Our oceans, like the Earth itself, are dynamic and ever-changing, a testament to the power of nature's forces. The story of our oceans is a tale of resilience and adaptability, a testament to the incredible power and beauty of our natural world. Fast forward to today, and our oceans continue to play a vital role in sustaining life on Earth. These vast bodies of water, covering over 70% of our planet, are not just idyllic vacation spots or the backdrop for thrilling tales of exploration and discovery. They are the lifeblood of our world, integral to our survival and that of countless other species. The oceans act as the Earth's thermostat, regulating the global climate and making our planet habitable. They absorb about a quarter of the carbon dioxide that we humans emit, helping to temper the impact of greenhouse gases. Our oceans also produce over half of the world's oxygen, thanks to the microscopic plants called phytoplankton that thrive in their sunlit surface layers. But these mighty waters are not invincible. They face immense threats from human activities. Climate change is causing our oceans to heat up and become more acidic, with devastating effects on coral reefs and other marine ecosystems. Overfishing is depleting fish populations at an alarming rate, threatening the livelihood of billions who rely on the sea for food and income. And then there's the plague of plastic pollution, with millions of tons of plastic waste ending up in our oceans every year, harming marine life and contaminating the seafood we eat. Yet, despite these challenges, the oceans continue to amaze us with their resilience. Coral reefs are showing signs of recovery in some areas, innovative fishing practices are helping to sustain fish populations, and efforts to reduce plastic pollution are gaining momentum around the world. As we look to the future, the health and well-being of our oceans will be paramount in determining the fate of our planet. They are not just our past, but also our future, and it is up to us to ensure that future is a bright one. As the custodians of this planet, it falls upon us to protect and preserve our oceans. The deep blue expanses, the cradle of life, are under threat, and it is our duty to safeguard them, not just for us, but for the generations yet to come. The oceans are a complex, living system, and like all living systems, they need care and attention. The health of our oceans is directly linked to our health. When the oceans suffer, we suffer. Pollution, overfishing, and climate change are causing unprecedented harm to our marine ecosystems. Each of these issues is a piece of a larger puzzle, and it is our responsibility to address them. Conservation is not just about large-scale efforts by governments and organizations. It is about the choices we make every day. It is about how we consume, how we travel, and how we dispose of our waste. Every little action can make a big difference. Sustainable practices like reducing our plastic consumption, supporting sustainable fishing, and reducing our carbon footprint can go a long way in helping our oceans recover. Education is another crucial part of this endeavour. We must make it our mission to learn about the oceans, their inhabitants, and the challenges they face. We must pass this knowledge on to others, especially our children, so they understand the importance of the oceans and the role they play in our lives. Remember, we are not separate from nature, we are a part of it. Our fate is intertwined with the fate of the oceans. If the oceans fail, we fail. But if the oceans thrive, we thrive. We have the power to shape the future of our oceans. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the passion to make a difference. It is time we stepped up and took action. The future of our oceans, and indeed our planet, lies in our hands. Let's make it a future worth fighting for. So, we've taken a journey through time, tracing the formation and evolution of our oceans. We began with the fiery birth of our planet, a swirling mass of cosmic dust and gases that eventually solidified into the Earth. Amidst this chaos, the first oceans began to form. As the Earth cooled, water vapor condensed and fell as rain, filling the basins and creating what we now know as the oceans. We then delved into the emergence of life. The oceans, with their rich soup of nutrients, were the cradle of life on Earth. From the smallest microorganisms to the largest whales, the diversity and complexity of life that has evolved in our oceans is truly awe-inspiring. Our journey continued through the epochs, witnessing the oceans in flux. We saw how they changed over time, responding to shifts in the Earth's crust and climate. From the first ice ages to the warm periods, the oceans have ebbed and flowed, expanding and contracting, reshaping the continents and influencing the evolution of life. We then arrived in the present day, looking at the state of the oceans today. We've seen how human activity has impacted them, from pollution and overfishing to climate change. These actions have consequences not only for the oceans themselves, but also for the life they support, including our own. We concluded with a call to responsibility. We have a duty to understand and protect our oceans, for they are not only a record of our past, but also a key to our future. The health of our oceans reflects the health of our planet, and by protecting them, we are also protecting ourselves. Understanding our oceans is not just a journey into the past, but a journey into our future. For it is in understanding our past that we can better shape our future.